Why do billionaires obey in advance? If you have the personal wealth at your disposal, the equivalent of the GDP of a small nation, what fuck are you doing lining up to shake hands with a guy whose policies you opposed last time around? Well, we are seeing example after example of this, right? We're seeing guys like Mark Benioff, who is the founder of Salesforce, longtime Democratic supporter, uh, created a $30 million program to fight homelessness in San Francisco. He's a progressive guy lining up to offer congratulations to Donald Trump, planning to, try and meet him wherever possible. Is offering congratulations to Elon Musk. Just right in it and violating the first rule of a really interesting book by Timothy Snyder that's been making the rounds on this platform called On Tyranny. And the first rule is do not obey in advance. He talks about how you end up teaching power what it can get away with when you line up and hand over yourself in advance. So I'm thinking about this at theripcurrent.com because there's so much of it going on. There's the guys like Mark Benioff who are, and Jeff Bezos and even Barry Diller who are making these conciliatory noises about Trump, even after they have, in theory, I mean, they're in the position to be as independent minded as anybody, and yet they're lining up for this. And there are also the ideologues. There's Peter Thiel. There's who is a full-on, a guy who has written for decades that he believes democracy is not truly the solution. That a group of gifted people need to sort of step in and save capitalism. So there's a mix of ideologies and pragmatism here. But fundamentally, I think what it shows is that we cannot trust billionaires to be the moral leadership of anything. They're not going to lead morally about anything because they're not rewarded for that. They're built, their whole careers are built on the opportunity and weakness instinct. They're good at finding weakness and opportunity. They do not just stand on principles, they stand on opportunity, right? They are naturally pragmatic and flexible. And, a guy like Mark Andreessen, who gave this recent interview to Barry Weiss on the Free Press, basically said that once he met with Biden's administration and discovered that they were going to regulate AI, he was out, and it was time for him to begin supporting Trump. Right? These are guys who will flip flop at the drop of a hat based on what they perceive to be weakness and opportunity. And I'm just sick of them being sort of paraded out as some sort of like elder statesmen when in fact they're just pragmatists and they will sell you out at a moment's notice. So don't hand a false reputation for moral leadership to these guys. Let's keep in mind that billionaires get where they want, or get where they have gotten to for reasons that I think do not qualify them for fundamental leadership in a democratic society.